Hello everybody, welcome to my second YouTube video. This is going to be a presentation on Quantum Quattro and with my lovely assistant, Destructive Lady Boss. So, yeah, she's Lady Boss. Anyways, Quantum Quattro, wonderful stone. Was recently found in 1996 and is only found in Namibia. So it's name given to this stone, which is made from malachite, shatakite, dioptase, chrysocolla, and smoky quartz. So it actually has 5 crystals. It's a silicate. Its monoclinic crystal structure. Mohs hardness is a 7. So the Mohs hardness is from 1 to 10. 1 being the softest, 10 being the hardest. So 1 is like talc, 10 is diamond. The Mohs hardness was invented by a German mineralogist and geologist named Friedrich Mohs. So, anyways, she's distracting. If I know people like to do elixirs, and a direct elixir I will not recommend because it would be toxic. It's not toxic to hold the stone or anything, and this is a tumbled stone, and it's the only one I have. So a direct elixir would be take this, put it in water, and leave it for about 24 hours. However, I do not recommend it for like drinking this. And also I would not recommend it leaving around little children or animals, because they could drink the water and it's toxic because of the malachite and the shatakite, you know. So what I do recommend is a indirect elixir. So let's pour the water in here, right? So we got this glass, like that. Leave it for 24 hours or so, maybe. Now you got your indirect elixir and you can drink it. So anyways, I only have one of these stones, and it's pretty hard for me to get this stone, so I got it at Crystal Age. I buy from them. They got really good stuff, really nice stuff. So, and they're located in Bristol in the UK. So anyways, it's a very beautiful stone. And Quantum Quattro, now please bear with me, I do not use notes, I don't write notes, I don't use talking points. It all comes from my head, so everything that I've learned about this stone. Okay, and the thing is about this stone is I don't see it in a lot of books. I don't see a lot of videos up about it. So, and it's a really pretty good stone to use, especially for healing. Now, disclaimer, and I mean these disclaimers. This video is not to diagnose any disease nor give a prognosis. Stones and crystals are not to be used in place of medicine, meaning if you need to see your primary care physician, please do so. If you need to see a specialist, then do so. If you need to go see a psychiatrist, a counselor, or pain management, please do so. If you really, Lady Boss. So if you need prescription medication or over the counter, please take them. Do not stop them, but you can use this in conjunction with your healing. So I do not recommend stopping any type of therapies or anything like that for the use of stones. So this is a high vibration stone. And it's a very motherly stone, a very compassionate and empathetic, and it's a wonderful healer. Great for the feeling of lost souls when you feel lost in this world. And it works with all the chakras, but especially it is said to work with the Earth Star chakra, but especially the heart and the higher heart, which is like the thymus, the throat chakra, especially because of the color, your third eye, your solar plexus, and your crown chakra and above. And this is wonderful for you when you just feel like there's just no hope. The world is an ugly place, where you just feel like you've just had enough, you just can't take it anymore. This is a good stone for you, especially for those who are caregivers and healers, because sometimes, my God, when you're a caregiver, especially when you're in the caregiver careers, or if you're a nurse or you're a doctor, these are high burnout careers, because especially now during the COVID pandemic, this will be very soothing on the nerves, because it's really sad. I worked in as a vet tech, and it's really sad to see an animal die or a human die. So sometimes you just need that energy of compassion, that hope that things are going to get better, and faith. And faith is not about sticking your head in the sand. Faith is not about making everything is all right. It's going to be that you're going to be all right, even when the situation is not going to be all right. But you will be all right. So Quantum Quattro is a great healer stone. Emotional, physical, and even cell memory healing, even healing from past life trauma. I know not everyone believes in past lives, but it's good for healing trauma that was given to you in past lives and things that you may have carried over. Hypnotic suggestions that are not good for you. This is good for that. And it's a great hope stone. So now Adam Barillet really does a great job with talking about this stone. And I don't know the guy in any way, but I do know his videos are really good. I do recommend it. He gives a power day for this stone Friday, which would make sense of being love and like love. It's just really the love that this thing can give out. Especially when you squeeze it, you can really feel it. Now, Adam Barillet gives the astrological correspondence with the comet Chiron. And he's right. It really, with the element, especially with the element, it definitely deals with water and with the West. So, like, in ceremonial magic and in Wicca, West is water. So, now this is great for like anxiety, panic, when you're in a situation where you're constantly having to be on your toes, be on your guard, to constantly make decisions, especially if these decisions can really affect your whole life, can affect someone else's life, especially when you're in the medical field. You know, this is good to have on your hand. Okay, and I know when you're in the surgical room, you cannot have anything that's not sterile, so this cannot go in with you. So, and yes, I was a trained vet tech. So, anyways, like I said, it was discovered in 1996, And it's one that works with, like, say, even the emotions. It's good stone to use for connecting with mother energy, whether mother goddess or your own mother, or if you're a mother, it's great for that. Or sometimes the father has to be mother and father to a child, so, and it's also great for the stresses of a single mother. This was great. And another thing is also very, even though it's high energy, it brings that sense of calmness, if that makes any sense. It's high energy, high vibrational, but it brings a sense of calmness and peace. And it's great for those who are empaths, psychic empaths. I mean, there's levels of empath. Pretty much, if you're not an empath, if you don't have any empathy, you're a psychopath, you're a sociopath. But there are people who have higher senses of empath. You have empath and you have psychic empath, so this is great for the psychic empath. Now, when you're doing channeling or mediumship, sometimes spirits, negative spirits, are going to be attracted to you, especially when you're a medium and you don't know it. And I have friends that I know they were mediums and psychics, and they either don't want to acknowledge it or they didn't know it, and they're constantly bringing in energy. Well, this is going to help stop a negative entity. It's going to help now. It's not going to totally do it, but it's going to help prevent attachment. It's going to help prevent you from being having a negative energy controlling you or trying to possess you, or just like even other spirits. Because sometimes when you're channeling, these spirits just want to keep coming and coming, or or when you're channeling, or when you're medium, you're like, enough's enough. Boundaries, please. Okay, it's a gentle healer. It's a compassionate healer, which is great, especially if you have trauma to your aura or your psyche. This is going to help, especially if you have to heal the inner child or if you have childhood trauma. This is great. This is going to help you with your therapy. Okay? No matter what type of therapy you're doing, this would be great for it. Wonderful for spiritual growth, to help you spiritually advance, to release and get rid of old patterns and beliefs and the pain and the anguish. And sometimes we're not ready to get rid of it. As much as sometimes we want to get rid of it, I mean, that would be just great. Just press a button, get rid of it. Hey, you have trauma because of abuse. Just press button A and get rid of it. Wouldn't that be great? Well, it doesn't work that way. Okay? It would be great if it did, but it doesn't. So this is going to help you with that spiritual growth. Because sometimes when we're angry at someone, sometimes we take it out on ourselves. We get so angry, we just want to punish ourselves, and we just do stupid things. And we will overbuy something, or we lock ourselves in a room, or we treat other people like garbage when we're hurting. And you know what? That's also hurting other people. So it's also going to help you with that. And Dr. Dwayne Dyer, I know some people think he's a kook, but however, he explained what karma is. Karma. A person's karma is the way they treat you. Your karma is how you react to how they treat you. And your karma is how you treat others. And their karma is how they react to you. So, this will help you to calm down. Don't act rash. Act, do not react. Calm, calm, calm. And there's beautiful mantras that can go with this. Om Shanti means Om peace. And Aham Prema means I am divine love. So you can use this with the mantra, just calm down, Now, isn't it amazing how when you're insomniac, you can sleep at work, you can sleep at school, you can sleep driving a car, you sleep watching television, sleep in the movie theater, but when you're trying to sleep, it's like, gee, wonder about that mathematical problem. Oh, I'm so angry what happened 10 years ago. I wonder how many shades of red there are. You just can't sleep. So, even with medicine, some people have trouble falling asleep. This can help you. And I'm a person that has loads of crystals in their bed. And wear them because I need them, else I won't have a peaceful rest. So, it's not just about getting to sleep and staying asleep, it's also having peaceful rest. This can help you. You could put this in your pillow, and I swear this usually works. Holding a crystal at night while sleeping, I'll literally wake up like, say 3 hours later, and my hand is around the crystal. What hand shall I use? Well, use your non-dominant hand. But I'm ambidextrous. I have both dominant hands. Well, then use your left hand. So, that's the receptive hand that you want to use. Now, this is going to help take off a lot of negativity, a lot of anguish, and a lot of pain. So you want to cleanse this crystal. So you can use sage or whatever, or cleansing ritual. Adam Barrett suggests water, running water, stream water, even rainwater. So, or you can go to the ocean, just make sure that you don't drop your crystal, and hold it and let the beautiful ocean, to cleanse this. I wouldn't put this in direct sunlight. I know sometimes some crystals, the sunlight saps its beautiful color and ruins it. So you can put this in moonlight or under the stars. I think it would do very well at that, Or put it in a glass with the rainstorm and let the rain work, cleanse it. So, it's good for the digestive tract. It's also great with your cellular structures, circulation, and anything with the blood. Great for insulin, your insulin production. And what comes from the insulin production is the organ, the pancreas. Now, there's one part of the pancreas called the islet of Langerhans. That's where your insulin is being produced. So when you're pre-diabetic, it means some of the cells are dying there. Now, those cells can regrow if you change your diet, do some exercise, something like that, before you become diabetic. So that means your islets of Langerhans is not producing that insulin. Thyroid. I don't even have a thyroid anymore. So I had a thyroidectomy. But like your thyroid, so anything with that and your metabolism. So you may have slow metabolism, high metabolism, and both of them are not so great. You may think it's great, but so it also is good for the lungs. So and it can help with your immune system and keep it strong. there's different ways of meditating, doing magic with it, or holding it with you, or squeezing it, where you're really working with that energy. And good for the ears, your heart, so anything to do with your heart. Also, it's going to help with the regeneration of your body, your aura, help with your chakras. It's great for like any like blockages you may have, psychic blockages, blockages in your chakras, blockages in your energy. So since it's good for blockages, if something's blocking you spiritually, or for you doing something that's for your own good, you can use this in like road opening spells and unblocking spells. Great for healing spells and getting rid of negativity. And like just also, speaking about negativity, if there's been some trauma in the home, sometimes it can literally affect the energy of that place, and the home or the place can actually sort of like record it in a way spiritually, where it can replay, and this can help heal that energy, heal the wound that was done. So, and it's also good to grid the sick person, or put it around them, and I just have only one. And also to help with the heart and mind, you put one on your heart chakra, one on your third eye. So to bring the mind and heart together as one for your benefit and for healing. So it's great for strengthening your energy. So when you feel drained and depleted and like just, I can't take it anymore, this can really help you rest, relax, recharge your batteries, and really brighten that energy. So, and sometimes when you're in the negative thoughts, you bringing in more and more negative things. It could be, you could be creating an artificial intelligence, as I want to say, a psychic manifestation. You can be attracting negative beings, negative ghosts, negative things. So this is going to help you heal yourself so that you don't, because you don't want to be attracting those things. So it's good for clearing psychic vision, and it will help you enhance your psychic vision. And especially if you're developing your ESP, or realize that you have it, it's really going to help clear it and focus it. It's really going to open up those psychic centers to really help you and align it, so that you control it, that it doesn't control you. So it's good for that. Good for dreaming, especially when you want to do some magic on the dream world. You can do that. And it could, I have a feeling that this really can, I'm working with this, and and honestly, I could put this in another room, and I could be sitting in the other room, and I'm literally connecting with it, and I'm literally like, what are you about? And I just feel that this is like divine love, and it's really going to connect you with divine physician. And one of the things that I think about when I think of divine physician is Raphael, who's literally means God's physician, divine physician. Asclepius, he's a physician. Thoth, the healing aspect of Mother Aset. definitely. You know, I say Isis, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, Isis!" No, the mother Isis, the goddess Isis, not the cruel group of. I'm not gonna get into it. Horrible people, horrible. But this is deals with the mother, like the mother, the divine mother, especially in her healing and creative and loving and nurturing aspect. So, I want to talk more about healing. More about healing. If you have headaches and migraines, you can use this and just put it towards your head. Now, what I like to do when I have migraines is like I like to, if I like, especially if I can't get into my, I don't have my oils with me, my chamomile and lavender oil, or if I don't have my, medicine, I'm like, oh my God, I get horrible, horrible migraines, really nasty ones. So sometimes I can control them. What I do is I put a white light around me, literally breathe it, let it go to every cell, then go up to my head and literally put blue, like a purple light, and let that violet, that beautiful, beautiful light, violet light, just heal me. But also blue light is very healing, very spiritual, very powerful. It's a light of realization. So, anyways, this is also like if I talk to one of my Hindu friends, and blue light is very spiritual, very a spiritual ascending light. So, now, if you're codependent, there's also groups for that. If you have addictions, like and being an addict or alcoholic or any addictive behavior, please seek help for it. But while you're going to any like treatment center, or if you're going to counseling, or you're going to NA, you can bring this with you, because this can help you with, especially like obsessive disorders, or if you're obsessed over something or someone, this can help you, and help you to relax and calm, and help you with your addiction and with the addictive personality, with your codependency. It's going to break that cycle, that whether you brought it from your early life, from your childhood life to now, or from a last life, and you just, there's a lot of people who I believe in past lives, and there are things that you feel like you've done again and again and again. Okay, now time to break the cycle, because, it's just nuts. It's insanity when you repeat the same mistake and thinking it's going to get this different results and you're not. No, it's not good for you. And, break the cycle, break the cycle. So this is a great spell to help you break the cycle. And yes, I am a witch and a magician, and I do work the occult. So, okay. It helps you, especially some people are addicted to being a certain way, addicted to being sad. And it's not just about depression, addicted to being anger, addicted to being disappointed. And literally look for ways to be disappointed. You see? See, I told you. Look for reasons to be angry or offended. Just look for it. Just go around the corner and sniff around for it. And seriously, that is a behavior problem. That it's also dealing with I'm not a psychiatrist, but addictive problems. So this can help you realize it. It's going to help you not just heal, but realize what's going on, and without judgment, to realize why you're hurting, how are you hurting, to heal it, and what you can do. What are the steps? And to help you release it. So, and make it more easier to release. Also, kidneys. Like I said, please bear with me. I know I'm a little bit chaotic. I've always been like this. I do presentations in person before COVID. I've done presentations on Facebook Live. Now I'm doing on YouTube. And, you know, I like it to come from all my memory for everything I learn. Helps with arthritis. It can help. It can help ease it. So remember, do what you need to do, your physical therapy and everything. So it's for muscle cramps. You can rub it on a muscle cramp and help you release it. So now it's going to help you have to see the positive in things. What lessons did we learn? What can we gain out of it? To help you see positive things even in the darkest hour. To realize what are you going to get out of it? What you learned about it. Another thing is, even you could be feeling in the most miserable place and say, hey, at least I have a place to live, or at least I have a car, at least I have, clean water. A little bit of gratitude. And I know it's hard during these times, but this Quantum Quattro, I really, if you can get it. I definitely, Crystal Age has it, and they're starting to sell more. I'm not talking about Crystal Age. I'm talking about Quantum Quattro. So you may want to get it before it becomes extremely popular, and the price is going to go up, and you're not going to be able to find it. So now, another thing about Quantum Quattro is that it's going to help you realize the bigger picture of what's going on. Why is it going on? How is it going on? So if something is, to see different possibilities, see different views on different things, and see things in different perspectives. Also, it's great for protection spells. Speaking, great for protection. So you can use this for protection. One thing I forgot to mention is that in Namibia, these are found where there's oxidation zones of copper deposits. So that's where it's being found. Sorry. You're just going to have to deal with me. And please remember, my videos are not about eye candy. There's not going to be fireworks and music and all these wonderful pictures. It's just going to be this. So bear with me. Because I'm more about material than eye candy. Now, the thing is that it's going to balance. This thing is also going to, oh my God, it's so loving. I just want to just keep touching it, touch it. It's like hand candy to me. Anyways, wow. It's just this burst of beauty and bliss from this. It's good for balance. Okay, it's good for balancing mind, spirit, and body. And it's going to help you become more calm and accepting of things. So it's going to help you with, like I said, remember the throat? It's going to help you communicate. Not just in the physical sense, but also in the spiritual, metaphysical sense. So to communicate with those who have crossed over to the veil, and it's not just for Samhain. So, while it's going to offer protective energy, because when you're communicating with spirits, please use protection, please. Helps with repressed memories. And I'll get in negative emotions. And it's going to give you, to help you release old toxic tapes when people put like negative implants, when people told you you're ugly all your life, you'll never succeed, you know, I love you but you're stupid, you know, and when you keep when someone you trust and someone you love keeps saying this, you start believing, yeah, I am ugly, I am stupid, you know, yeah, everyone's gonna laugh at me, you know, remember Carrie, they're all gonna laugh at you, and this is going to help you release those toxic tapes. Just dump it, dump it, dump it into the earth, get rid of it, and replace it with positive tapes. I can do it. I can succeed. I can learn. I am beautiful. You know, you start finding something beautiful about yourself. Hey, I have beautiful eyes. I have a beautiful home. Or I have beautiful hair. And start, you know, just look at these small things and start becoming more beautiful. You know, look at your beauty. You know what I mean? I mean, your inside. I mean, beauty is not just skin deep. So just finding beautiful things around yourself. So that's where it's going to help you spiritually mature. To realize that you are part of the divine. It's going to help you realize that you, everyone, from the ugliest person, I mean, talk about the meanest person to the nicest person, has a spark of divine in them. It's going to help you to find harmony with things. It's going to help you be in harmony with things. So, these, like I said, the hardness is 7. Quartz is a 7. I should have said that, like your quartz, which is silicon dioxide, is a 7. And this does have silicon dioxide because of the smoky quartz. The cleavage, from what I understand, it has none. The luster is vitreous, translucent to opaque. So it's part of the silicates group. So it comes in like different colors. Some of them could be more blue, some of them could be more green, and you'll see like the smoky quartz in here. Beautiful, beautiful. You can see it all in there. I got a beautiful specimen. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful this is. So it's a stone of beauty. That's another thing. You could do beauty spells with this. Also, unconditional love. Different, like love. We're not talking about just like lust love. We're talking about love. Like you can use this for, like, you know, peace spells. This also teaches about getting along, working together as a team, a beneficial team. To work with cooperation. It's the stone of cooperation. Let's look at this. I know they call it the Quantum Quattro. It should be Quantum Cinco. So, anyways, what else do I want to talk about this? It's going to help you align with your true self, align with your diviner self, as Crowley called the HGA, Aleister Crowley, the Holy Guardian Angel. It would help contact your spirit guides, your ascended masters, the bodhisattvas. Okay, and it's just those who want to work with angels is great. Great to work with those, and like I said, spirit guide, your spirit animal, your totem animal. It helps you with universal wisdom, and it gets you into contact with higher realms. Also, I work with Enochian magic, so like if you're working with the water tablets, and you can use it with that. So especially when you call upon the water king or the water seniors, you can use this. Great for that. So whenever you feel out of alignment, when things are in alignment, this is going to put you in alignment. It's going to correct those imbalances. It's going to correct those imbalances and help you be in alignment. Quantum Quattro has also been called the Millennium Stone. So that's another name that's been given to it, a nickname, the Millennium Stone. So when you hear about the Millennium Stone, you know they're talking about this. A few more things I want to discuss is that it's going to help you during times of when you feel left out, when you feel discarded, when you don't feel you belong, you're an outcast. It's going to help you feel that you are part of something. You are part of a whole. You are whole. So when you feel things are complicated, you feel fractured, you don't feel good about yourself, it's going to help you with that. Another thing that some people feel that this may contain, and I left it out deliberately, that it may contain azurite. So, and which is also found around copper and around malachite. So it could actually even contain some azurite in there, which is also a very heavenly stone, very celestial, because I get a lot of celestial feelings from this. So it would not surprise me that it also it contains traces of azurite. So sorry. So like I said, I just going on from what my head, and yeah, I know that some people like to, read notes. I just don't. So, it's a stone of renewal. When you need to renew things. It's also, it's just really powerful. And very in tune with spiritual truths, spiritual, clear seeing, clear understanding, to help you know things. So, again, if you need to attract a certain guide, because sometimes, you know, we could get, there are some guides that come to us, and they're only there for when we have a certain problem, and then they're gone, or during a certain part of our life. And we have temporary spirit animals that may come to us during certain times of our life, and then they disappear. You always have that spirit guide and that other spirit animal, or animals and different guides. So it's helps you to also express yourself. So also helps you release guilt. Guilt is a big bugaboo, and sometimes we blame ourselves. And even during the time of mourning process, is one of the stages of grief is guilt. So it's going to help you during mourning processes and during guilt. And it's also going to assist with you with making your wishes, grounding those wishes into reality. It'll help with prosperity, abundance, good luck. So you can use that for those spells too, if you're into doing spells. So you don't just need to do spells to work with this. So it will help you manifest, you know, that in your life. It helps to get you to get rid of envy, jealousy, anger, unnecessary anger, fear, grounding those negative, horrible emotions. So there's so much to learn about this stone, but I hope, you know, you enjoy this. And of course, you know, I'm not gonna, if you don't like this video, just give me a thumbs down. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, you know, because this is just about information. It's not about, you know, cartoons and fireworks, and there are great videos that do it, and I love it, trust me. But what I do is just give the information, and that's it. And I used to have a website. It was just very little eye candy, just more about information. So thank you for watching, and I will continue to be doing videos on gods and goddesses and crystals and eventually chakras, but I'm new to doing YouTube videos. So thank you very much for watching to the end, and blessed be.